Well, what happened was when I made that statement, it was still coming from the addict mind. I was looking for something outside of myself to feel better. You know, the girl, the car, the job. You know, I'll get this and then I'll feel better. That's where I was coming from. And what I learned was what I've always done was, let me fix this, and let me fix that, and then I'll get spiritual. When in fact, that's backwards. If I get aligned spiritually, then all of these things become manageable, because the value I place on them shifts to a lesser degree, to a lesser importance than my alignment. And what happened was that I met one of the greatest women I ever knew in my entire life. She was by far the finest human being I've ever been with intimately. And she actually showed me what love looked like in a relationship. Because prior to that time, I didn't know. But what happened, unfortunately, is I'm doing this, and I got sidetracked. I started looking at mirages, and I started, and for a while, this became like a fix or a drink, and people would flirt with me, and I started to gaze into a mirage when I had the oasis right here. And so as a result of that, I may have lost someone that means the world to me, but I didn't know that because I wasn't present, because I was looking at this shiny stuff like a goldfish, you know, and so it was a consequence. It's a consequence of it's one of the consequences of my experience, and it's a learning experience because I wasn't present. And how many people here have experienced not knowing what they had until it was gone? You know, and you know, I hope to get her back. You know, believe me, I'm working every bit of Italianism I can. And she's still not talking to me, but God damn it, she's going to say something one of these days. Anyway, so on that note,